Good morning. As you can see, by the inside of this, or the outside, it's bloody Baltic. It's absolutely terrible this morning, and the fire won't work. It wants to, but it just, the gas is totally out of it. And try as I might, I cannot get it to fire up or stay on. I think the gas is getting kind of low now too. I should have put a wood burning stove in this place when I thought about it, but dear. Anyway, put Michael Parkinson off. Does my bloody head in. I've got him on mellow radio on a Sunday morning now. Dear. Anyway, I thought I'd let you have a look at the owls. Made up 3 owls and turned out alright. Bit of juking around. But it's the same with the reindeer. It's positioning, it's a head, it gives it the whole thing really at the end of the day. It's a little tilt to the head, a little turn to the head. And 2 down, 1 to go. There's only 3, but this is all. Punt the other. I said in the last video I'd make 3 of them, so I made 3. And the neighbour got one. She was chuffed to bits with it. And I thought, I'll stick these other ones. The girls got one from the son last year, so I don't really want to cut that grass, so we'll leave it be. So they're going to get an owl. They're going to get an owl each. And one for ourselves and whatnot. And as you can see, it's a bit of birch at the bottom, 3-inch, been a bit half round, cut it. Bit of cherry, just angled, bottom cut off, screwed to. You've got to juke around with the shapes to get something. I looked at a few online and various things, and they looked alright. Some of them looked better than others, and others were like owls and some weren't, but they were like baby owls, I think. What do they call these owls? Doesn't really matter anyway. But anyway, it's worked out. Googly eyes. Beaks. The beaks are something I had lying around for a long time, and it's a great, that's what's good about people our age. We gather stuff, and it'll be handy, it'll be something, we'll be able to use it on something. And these were stars of a sign that was for the, way back then when they were celebrating the European Union. And it was a sign I was remaking. It was to do with this, the beacons. And I carved it all out of cherry, and it worked quite nice. Still there anyway, but the stars didn't go back on. A lot of them were broken, buggered up and whatnot, so I kept the 2 or 3 that were alright, stuck them in a drawer as you do. And excuse me, I'm going to be quick here. The sun's up and things are starting to, it's been one of the keenest nights of the year, I think, and so I said I'll come down here and do a little bit, but it's just going to be a little bit, I think. I thought I'd let you see the owls. We're not doing a hell of a lot, but, and I've got you've obviously seen the snowmen. These will get, this one's had a little dusting, and it's got a scarf on, and these are for 2 or 3 children that young children we've got in the family. They'll get these. Just a little thing. God, on with this. The weather is better. You should have Christmas in the middle of summer. Make a lot more bloody sense, like, you know. I think you can enjoy it a bit better, I think, But it's just to let you see the owls. And so you can, this doesn't take much, it's just positioning. It's all to do with position. And the beak these little stars, points of stars, actually, when I cut them off and put them in there, actually work quite nice. They lend itself to the look, which I hadn't seen on any of the other ones. I've seen bits of wood done and that kind of thing, but it lends itself to the beak shape and works really well. Right? But I'm going to make this really quick, this one, because I say I'm Baltic now. And there's a chap coming to pick up one of these reindeer shortly. I stuck it on Gumtree there, and stuck them on Gumtree. There's only 2 of them. I'll see if we get a shift on these things, like, you know. But so come to get one, so left hold one, so see how it goes. Like, I'm not dear with them, but there are an awful lot of people selling them this year, and so it's part of the experience now. I think people like going and getting the tree. Family goes and gets a tree, picks a tree, and then it's usually at these big places now, and they buy everything else that they need at the same time, bits and pieces for the tree. And so I suppose it's all right, it involves the children and all the rest of it. But there you are, man. And so they always worked out fine. They worked out champion, and I'm happy with them. And there's another thing I'm going to be doing here, a centrepiece for a table with just a bit log, and this will have something similar on, and one of these tea lights, blow them up and put the tea lights in them. Years ago I used to put the red candle in and a bit of holly around it and that type of thing. It worked quite nice. But it's the same again. And you didn't give one to one person and not the other. So it's tricky. It's a bloody minefield, actually, in all honesty, like, you know, because if you miss somebody out, dear, don't think as much of me as you do of them. Well, we're talking about people now, you've got to be careful with that and all. Right? But Carol's singing this afternoon at the church, so I don't know whether Wife's going to go. I don't think I'm going anyway, so see what happens. But we're inundated with, on the radio, television now, charity. I'm not against charity, by the way. Raised a few quid for it through the years and various things and whatnot. But what amazes me now is that they're not willing to take anything. It's a particular amount you've got to give. You know, and the latest one is this homeless people on the street, give them a Christmas. It's on the radio quite a lot of this. The thing that cracks me up about it is, give a homeless person somewhere to go at Christmas Day, and obviously must be giving them a ticket, they're giving them a bed for the night and a meal and all the rest of it. A present, I don't know, Santa come, well, you never know. £26 and 8 pence. Where does the 8 pence come in? I have no idea whatsoever. If you're asking for a sum, £26 would have been, you know, but they're not willing to take just whatever they're given. They're asking for specific. And then if there's something on the television this morning, texts something to them, and it costs you £5 to text us. And of course, with a small print on the bottom that mind and ask the bill owner's permission, basically, before you do this. So, needless to say, it's a whole drawn out thing. I wouldn't mind so much if the money actually got where it was going. And years ago we raised a lot of money for that children's cancer thing. It was all right, but I wouldn't do it again, or do something like that again, because people who I'll not go into it. It was very difficult trying to get money at the end of the day, get it all tied up and whatnot, and it should have been no problem whatsoever, but it was difficult. But so yeah, they come to the door now. I'm afraid I tell them to go away. I've no time for it all, like, you know. I know they're going to show me their credentials, so I don't bother to even go there with this, like, you know. But it's one of these subjects. If it was, and it's the same as UNICEF and all the rest of it, and all these personalities and celebrities, film stars and whatnot, you know, telling you to give up what you've got, or something, what's part of what you've got to help this cause. And yet, in some ways, when there's not a programme comes on the television telling you where the money's went, who's benefited, who's actually got, you know. So you're kind of, I think a lot is taken up with salaries nowadays. There's a lot of people salaried on the back of charity, and so it's a difficult business. Anyway, I shall need to go because probably need to go and buy some gas. A bigger bloody cylinder, I think we need. But thought I'd let you have a look at it anyway, and as I say, if you've got bits and pieces knocking around, just have a bit of fun with it. Play around with it. Works fine. And gives you brownie points for the rest of the year. Catch you again. Cheers.